Hey everyone, my name's Hannah and welcome back to my channel Stated. If you watched last week's video, I did a video regarding the things that I'm really glad that I packed for study abroad. And today I thought I would follow up that video with the things that I actually regret packing for study abroad. So the first thing that I regret packing for study abroad is definitely books and dictionaries from home. So much so that only one book from home actually made it back from my time in Germany. In terms of the dictionaries that I brought from home, I don't even have those anymore. I ended up leaving them there. I think I ended up with 4 or 5 different textbooks or workbooks from my time abroad, and to me they were worth more taking than the dictionaries that I can still find here, as well as I just use a dictionary on my phone. I don't know why I tried to lie to myself that I was gonna use it and be different when I knew for a fact that I was just going to pull up Hallo or Lingui here on my phone. Let's not kid ourselves. However, depending on where you're studying abroad, you might not have access to certain resources, or you might not have the ability to pull up an online dictionary on your phone for financial reasons because you don't get data or any other reason. It is good to think about how to be as prepared as possible just in case you come across those obstacles. So the next couple of points I'm going to be talking about are all in regards to fashion and fashion choices that I made packing wise. For the things that ended up taking a lot more space than I thought were definitely the items that I thought were going to work with German winter. So most of the points up until I think maybe the last point are all items of clothing that I ended up packing because I completely underestimated the power of the German winter. The first thing that I really regret packing are my pashmina scarves. In Houston, these scarves are perfect. You can use them if it's a cool night and you're wearing a dress, or you can use them just to wrap around your neck to keep you warm because, you know, it doesn't get that cold here. However, winter in Germany is a lot more drafty, and this doesn't work. The wind will go straight through it. While these scarves are really cute, and I thought that I was just gonna be completely fine because I knew what weather was like. Yeah, I was sorely mistaken. My friend slash tandem partner, she said, "Hannah, you don't own a real scarf. I'm gonna give you one so you don't have to buy it and take it to Texas where you don't need it." So after I got that scarf, I ended up not needing this. My advice to people who are going to cold countries like Germany, just don't even bother bringing a scarf. Just get one there. The next thing are leggings that don't actually work. These leggings are from Uniqlo. They're really thin, they're very comfortable. I would wear them in the winter to sleep. That's pretty much all they're good for. However, Uniqlo offers a really nice line of leggings. I think they're called Heat Tech. And I ended up getting some while I was in Berlin, and those are absolutely incredible. They definitely saved my life during the winter because I would put those under all of my pants, all of my dresses, everything. They absolutely did keep me warm. However, once I got those leggings, these leggings were then decommissioned. If you're from the South, then you know very well what winter is like. It's really not that cold. You don't really need thick knit sweaters. You just get them because they're cute. And in all honesty, they don't really do anything because they're not meant to be worn as an actual thermal piece. However, because we see relatively warm winters here, you are very versed in the summer sweater that can be worn as a winter sweater. I think this is like a J. Crew sweater or something, but like in all honesty, I wear this sweater in the winter here in Texas, and it is just enough. Do y'all see how thin this is? And when I was packing, I thought that I would just pack, you know, really good transition pieces I can wear throughout all seasons. That was the biggest lie that I told myself when I tried to pack this. I think I might have worn this a whole 2 times maybe. When I wore it, it was very cute, but I would still have to wear a layer underneath, maybe 2 layers underneath for it to be relatively warm, and then my large jacket over because it did not keep me warm. Honestly, if you take anything away from this video, if you're studying abroad in Germany, buy your winter stuff there, because I don't think that any of the winter stuff, with the exception of my winter jacket, actually kept me warm. And the last clothing item in this segment of Hannah underestimating German winter is this really cute polka dot dress. I thrifted this dress, I think, last summer, maybe a couple weeks before I was set to go to Germany. And while this dress is very cute, I did get a couple of wears out of it. It's just it didn't really work for the winter. It was really hard to layer because I am very particular about how I layer things. I don't own white tights. I didn't have any tights that really went well with this. Also, it just really wasn't the type of dress that needed to be worn out in the winter. So note to anybody who is studying abroad, just, you know, take into consideration the pieces that you're taking. Make sure to pack things that you can actually layer, and it makes sense with the climate that you're going to. I definitely thought that I would see more warm weather towards the end, or at least a little bit more warm weather towards the beginning. I underestimated everything, and yeah, here we are. And that leads me into my next item, denim shorts. Before I left for Germany, I loved these denim shorts. I could pair them with anything. I felt comfortable wearing them, and it was just a really easy piece to get dressed into when it was hot outside. But did it ever get that hot outside to wear? No, it didn't. It didn't ever get that hot outside to wear them. I think I wore these one time, and it was at the very end of my time in Germany because my boyfriend and I decided that we wanted to go sunbathe because we hadn't seen the sun in 9 months. Had I known that I wasn't going to wear them, I don't think I would have packed them, but if you are studying abroad, and particularly like Germany, France, any of those countries that's going to see a cold winter, even Italy, for example, really think about whether you need to take shorts or not. And if you're going to take shorts, just take one pair like I did. Because if you're planning on going to travel in really warm places, it is a good idea to have shorts. However, if you're just gonna stay in your host country, or you're only going for the fall semester where you will only see winter, it doesn't make any sense to bring shorts. The last couple of clothing items that I'm going to talk about are not necessarily mistakes that I made packing. It's just that I didn't really use them and they ended up taking up more space in my luggage at the end of my time there. So the first item are my heels. For the most part, I don't really wear heels. I wear them if I'm going somewhere fancy, like a fancy dinner, or if I'm going to a job interview, I obviously will wear heels. See, the thing is I knew that I wasn't going to wear these because of the cobblestone in Germany. It's literally everywhere, and I think the one time that I did wear these, it was for Christmas dinner with my family and my boyfriend's family, and even then I wore tennis shoes to walk there, and then probably a couple of meters or feet outside of the restaurant, I quickly switched into my heels so that I could wear them just for the dinner, which was such a waste of time and definitely not necessary at all. I just wanted an excuse to wear them because I had packed them and I was determined to wear everything at least once. But initially I did pack these just in case I would have to go to an interview for the internship I was planning on doing. I ended up not having to do an interview and therefore ended up not having to wear these. The same goes for this blazer that I brought with me. I essentially brought this in the event that I would have to do an interview for my internship, and again, that never happened, and it's kind of a little too formal to wear in a casual sense, like that cool French girl blazer look, and so I just never wore it. This is probably the only piece out of my entire capsule wardrobe that I ended up not wearing while I was in Europe. I don't know how it is with other study abroad programs, at least with the USAC program in Lüneburg, at least with me, and I'm assuming right now you don't actually have to do a job interview for any internships that you apply for. It's merely just an application process and a meeting for scheduling. So if you're going to Lüneburg with USAC, don't even worry about taking any kind of professional wear unless you really are adamant about bringing it and maybe trying to wear it. I think had I known there wasn't going to be any kind of interview process with my internship application, then I definitely wouldn't have brought it with me. Alrighty guys, so that is it for the things that I regret packing for study abroad. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit that bell so you can get notifications on when I post a new video. I hope y'all have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye guys.